In today's video, let's delve into the heartbreaking and tragic backstory of Maui from Moana. His story began with a deeply tragic event. Centuries before the events of the film, he was born to human parents. However, his life took a devastating turn when at birth, he was abandoned by those very parents. They cast him into the sea, leaving him to his fate, with the assumption that he would not survive. This crushing rejection would go on to define his entire existence. Fortunately for him, his fate was not sealed. In a miraculous turn of events, the gods intervened and saved him from the sea. They took him under their wing and raised him as one of their own. The gods bestowed upon Maui extraordinary gifts, supernatural abilities, immortality, and his cherished possession, a magical fishhook. This fishhook granted him the power to shape-shift at will, turning him into a being with god-like powers. Despite possessing these incredible gifts and capabilities, Maui was forever marked by the trauma of his past. As a child who was discarded and abandoned, he carried a deep-seated wound that no divine intervention could fully heal. The pain of being rejected and cast aside by his own family never truly left him. As a result, he dedicated his existence to seeking love, acceptance, and admiration from the humans around him. He longed for the family and sense of belonging that he never had. Throughout his life, he focused on helping humanity, using his extraordinary powers to make life easier and more manageable for people everywhere. His journey became one of trying to earn the love and respect he had been denied at birth, constantly striving to prove himself worthy of affection and praise. Despite his incredible abilities, Maui's motivation was a quest for the one thing he had lacked since childhood: a true sense of belonging and family. He didn't just stop at helping humans, he became their biggest benefactor, doing incredible things for their benefit. When you hear about his legendary feats, it's like something out of a myth. He pulled entire islands out of the sea to give people homes, slowed down the sun to give them longer days, and even stole fire from deep within the earth so they could stay warm. He kept giving and giving, hoping that eventually, humans would finally give him the love and appreciation he desperately sought. But no matter how much he did, it was never enough. People started to expect more and more from him, and Maui felt the pressure to constantly outdo himself. He became trapped in an endless cycle of seeking validation from others, which ultimately led to his biggest mistake. In his quest to provide something even greater for humanity, he made a grave error. He stole the heart of Te Fiti. The heart of Te Fiti wasn't just any ordinary object, it was the heart of the Mother Island. It held the power to create life itself. Maui probably believed that by giving this to humanity, he would solidify his position as the ultimate hero and finally earn their lasting admiration and love. But what happened was quite the opposite. He failed to understand the consequences of his actions. Instead of making him a hero, his mistake brought about terrible consequences. When he removed the heart of Te Fiti, he disrupted the natural balance of the world and set free a wave of darkness. This theft also awakened Te Ka, a powerful and vengeful lava demon, born from the heart's absence. When Maui tried to escape with the stolen heart, he was confronted by Te Ka, who overpowered him in battle. During the fight, not only did he lose the heart of Te Fiti, but he also lost his magical fishhook, the source of his incredible shape-shifting powers. Without both the heart and his fishhook, Maui was left powerless. He was banished to a desolate island, where he remained in isolation for centuries, haunted by his mistakes and failures. Once hailed as a great demigod who was worshipped and adored, Maui had become a forgotten figure living in exile. However, this was not the end of his story. He managed to redeem himself during his journey with Moana. Despite everything, legends still spoke of him as a hero destined to return the heart of Te Fiti. This prophecy would come true when Moana, the daughter of a Polynesian chief, sought him out. She was chosen by the ocean itself to restore Te Fiti's heart and needed Maui's help to do it. Initially, he refused to assist her, but Moana's determination eventually won him over. She reminded him of what he once was, a hero not just to others, but to himself. Moana helped him recover his fishhook, confront his fears, and ultimately find the courage to return the heart. In the end, a profound truth was revealed. Moana discovered that Te Ka was in fact Te Fiti herself, corrupted by the loss of her heart. When the heart was returned, Te Fiti restored balance to the world and forgave Maui for his actions. She even restored his fishhook as a sign of her understanding and forgiveness. This was crucial because it showed that Maui's redemption wasn't just about fixing a past mistake, it was about learning that his worth wasn't determined by the approval of others. Through his journey with Moana, he came to realize that he didn't need external validation to be valuable. He rediscovered his own strength and purpose, and in doing so, found a redemption that was not just about saving the world, but about saving himself from his own self-doubt and despair.